Yes, of course, beautiful people. How you doing this amazing Friday evening? TGF is the code for today, and this is your number one Fame Idols hangout, your number one stop shop for everything entertainment. I'm super pumped, I'm super elated because come on, thank God it's Friday.
Yes.
TGIF is the code,
Oh,
and it's your boy Osita, the rugged gentleman. Wait, don't me. As I talk, it's your boy now. It might be room for disrespect, so it's your man. Yes, Abulon boy. It's your man, Osita, the rugged gentleman. I ain't alone in the studio today. I'm here with the most amazing, the most beautiful, the most gorgeous, the most delectable, the most papoyistic, the most
mm-hmm.
tintinabulating, the most
Ah, wow. Hey,
Hey, boy, what's
this
good?
one too much, yo.
Hey,
Hey, my head go bust.
come
Mm.
on. I believe the viewers
My
will
head
agree
go
with
bust.
me.
Oh.
I believe the viewers will agree with me that Joy is looking exceptionally beautiful this Friday evening. It seems she have plans, you know. There is
Eh,
one club, one
eh,
party, one vibe spot that is actually waiting for Joy immediately after this program, but it's fine.
correct.
Joy, I hope your week went well.
Oh yes, it went well, and it will still go more. It will be more better than now after the show because today is Friday, and you know how Friday things they be now, that kind of thing. Huh. Might even tell
Of
yourself to begin
course.
the show. Might just tell you before they go your Basira joint. But this time around, you know what I ate today? I went out on a break and I ate bolognese with spaghetti. Now wetin I chop today? No reason, I no reason. You don't know, sabi that one. You know sabi
Yeah.
that one. Your local level no sabi that one. No worry. No worry. I don't worry, no worry. I sabi am, I don talk am. Yeah, yeah. Your local level no sabi am. So now wetin I chop today and another level. I no wan go Yabasira join. I food sweet oh. Hey, it makes sense well. But today, now wetin I chop. Shey you get? When look at
All
this
right, sir.
you just manage as I don tell you. Mhm.
Of course, we can see Joy started this 1-0 before the end of the show, and we're going to get my return. Of course, now 1-0 be discussed. Now, as we proceed, I go equalize as it's supposed to be. So, very much welcome to another amazing episode of Fame Idols Hangout, and this is the particular part you are meant to be if you are a member of the creative industry. If you know you are a member of the creative industry, probably an industry executive, or you are in the creative industry doing one thing or the other, this is the place you're meant to be. What do? We talk about trending celebrity gist. Yes, we talk about trending celebrity gist. We'll let you know what's happening in the world of entertainment. Also, keep you posted about every single information we feel you should be aware of. Come on, that's what we do here. When do we actually do this? We do this every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, like today, from the hours of 8 till as I always say it, at 9-ish till 9-ish, and then we get out of your screens. So you're very much welcome. Just keep your should I say I'm looking for the right phrase to actually use, but then I feel you should tighten your seatbelt because it's going to be a roller coaster of emotions on this particular episode. Because come on, it's Basbos. This is Friday. I know Sitarage gentlemen always have one Basbos or the other to talk about on a Friday like this. And we see Ngozi Ezeonu brought the proof down in one particular event that happened this week. Yes, one particular event that happened this week. Ngozi Ezeonu, the veteran Nollywood actress, she did this, she did that, she did that. Just stay tuned to know exactly what I'm talking about. I can see Kizz Daniel in the news. I can see Fido. Fido is on the news. Yes, for the very first time on FameIdols Hangout, Fido is on the news. I can see Imola's mother. Yes, I'm talking about Mohbad. His mother is on the news. So just sit back and tighten your seatbelt. Just keep it locked on this particular dial because it's going to be a roller coaster of emotions. We're going to be talking about the numerous gist we're here with. Just enjoy the ride and feel free to drop your comments, whether you're watching on Facebook, whether you're watching on YouTube, whether you're watching on Instagram, TikTok, whatsoever platform you are watching from. Feel free to drop your comments on any of the matter. If we talk the one where we say it touch you, you can drop your comments and we'll take the comment on the go. We'll take the comments as the program proceeds. Just keep it locked. So Joy,
So we are starting this program today with what's happening. You know, so now here we give you all the main gist, all the correct gossip way day. But this one now, we just start on this sorrowful note. No verse, no verse. We just on this sorrowful note before we can't go to the other ones, the other main gist. So this one now they talk about Imole. Hey, our late Imole, Mohbad. Chai. So as it be, Mohbad mother and Yomi Fabiyi, all of you all know Yomi Fabiyi, our Nigerian actor. They were engaged in heated exchange at the press conference. And this press conference, it was organized by Yomi Fabiyi. He was the one who organized this press conference. The press conference is tagged, the press conference from his foundation, Justice for Mohbad. That was what the conference was tagged, Justice for Mohbad. Now just imagine how the whole thing went about. Let me tell you, just sit tight and listen to the whole gist. Man, give you now gist by gist, step by step, how everything just enter. So Mohbad mother, she went to the conference and she was invited now with her younger son, Adura. Getting to the conference, so everything just dey happen. Yomi dey talk im own, your mama dey talk her own, Adura dey talk im own. Adura is the brother of Mohbad, of late Mohbad. Oh, Mohbad. So as I dey tell you, so everybody dey talk their own now. Before you know wetin happen, na im Yomi Fabiyi just talk say Mohbad brother called him and he offered Mohbad brother 3 million naira in exchange for information concerning Mohbad's death. Can you believe that? Hey, now wow. You know,
Yes, of course. Yes,
I
of
say, oh,
course,
see,
sir.
hear this one. Let me see take this for your body, oh. This man, Yomi
Yes,
Fabiyi, accused Mohbad's brother of asking for 3 million naira in exchange for information concerning Mohbad's death. How does it take be for your body, sef?
all right. I actually heard that particular information. I actually went through that conversation entirely, and I was of the opinion that it's sounding very, very absurd because now we're not just talking about just anybody. Uh, younger brother. Yes, we're talking about Mohbad's younger brother. It's not just a random stranger. It's not just anybody per se. It is Mohbad's younger brother we're talking about. So saying Mohbad's brother is asking for 3 million naira before releasing information, it's sounding very one kind in my ear. I do not see the feasibility of that particular information. I'm not saying Yomi is lying though, but what I'm trying to say is I'm just trying to understand how it's going to actually be because it's not just anybody. If it was just anybody, I would understand. But now we're talking about his younger brother. So asking for 3 million to release what you know to the public, it's very one kind. To me, it's actually very, very one kind. And the
I thought the same way.
but
Exactly.
the only problem I have is the fact that the mother, the angle she's coming from is the problem I have. If we see through Mo Doctor, according to Mohbad's mother, she said the message Yomi got, that is the message he got requesting for 3 million naira, is not coming from Adura himself. She said the message was coming from let me see if I would place my finger on the person's name because she said he sold his phone at that particular point. He was no longer with his phone. He sold his phone to Damola, and Damola was the person that messaged Fabiyi to actually request for 3 million naira. Now, when I heard this particular one, I was
Exactly.
thinking, she's trying to make us understand that Damola Adura sold his phone with his SIM card because obviously it was a number that reached out to him. If you're selling your phone, are you selling the phone with the SIM card together? And what ground would Damola be messaging Fabi to request for 3 million naira? And how did Fabi even try to reach out to the family to say, okay, these people are receiving this kind of request from number that is supposed to belong to Adu? I don't know if you understand where I'm coming from. She
Yes.
said the message was not coming. from Adura. Rather, it was coming from Damola. So, did Adura sell his phone with his SIM card in it for him to actually be able to send that particular message? That is the only sketchy part of the conversation for me.
Let me tell you the other gist now. Just listen to the other remaining. I go gist you everything complete. You see, this program where it was organized, and the program was aimed at shedding light at the circumstances surrounding the death of the popular singer, and also to seek justice for the singer. Now, the mother said something. The mother said the first time Yomi Fabiyi came to her about his intention to seek justice, she was happy. But now, during the show, she feels that he has intention to kill her son, Adura. And she said she will not sit by and she will not mourn over her surviving children. That is what she said. She said if Adura truly knew the cause of his brother's death, that is Mohbad's death, he would have joined him. If we do not know the cause, I will not mourn over my surviving children. That is what she said. Now, she also made us, on what you said about Damola, she said that it is already a public knowledge. It is already a public knowledge that it was Damola who bought Adura's phone because Adura was going through some financial crisis. So he sold his phone to his friend at Damola. And Damola has already come out publicly to apologize for this confusion. Now, we do not know if the SIM card was there or anything, but this Yomi now is not sure of who sent him the message. He is not sure of who sent that message to him. So with all this, I think that when it comes to a public show like this, people should be sensitive. They should be sensitive and get accurate information before coming into the public to accuse people and say such different kind of things. When especially when it involves grieving family and unverified allegations, people should not just come out and you say things. You accuse people of this, you accuse people of that. I don't understand why Yomi would do such a thing. What do you think about it, Osita?
And even when me and Joy was having these particular conversations before we came in front of the camera, a couple of people I had the conversation with, even before talking to Joy, before we are doing this particular program right now, we're actually of the same opinion. I would like to know why you are actually following through with. Yes, I know it's very important for us to have justice for the late Mohbad, for late Imole, but then I want to know the actual aim of Yomi for bringing up this particular press conference in 2025, because a lot of people are of the opinion that it's one thing to want to seek justice, is another thing to try to chase clouds with this particular press conference. Let me put it that way. Is he truly trying to seek justice for the family of the bereaved, or is he just trying to chase clouds, probably gain some listenership, some followership for himself? Because this is 2025. For a long time now, this particular matter has actually been laid to rest. A lot of people were not comfortable with the way the matter was actually treated, the way the matter was actually handled. But a lot of people have actually should I say, come to the conclusion that okay, let's allow sleeping dogs to lie. Let's allow sleeping dogs to lie. But bringing up the whole matter now, it's definitely going to be striking a nerve. Now, you're not just bringing up the whole matter from scratch, but then to the point of going to the point of that is trying to, I don't know if you're trying to create a problem in the family, because I was wondering his point of view. The mother is seated, Adura is seated, and you're trying to tell not just the member of the public, you're trying to tell the mother that your son seated here knows about the death of your child,
Yes,
and is keeping it,
yes,
is requesting
he
for
knows what caused the death. Yes, he's saying
you
that the son
understand.
knows what caused the death. And the mother is saying
What?
no. How will he know what caused the death? If he knows what caused the death, he would have joined his brother Mohbad. This is a very sensitive issue. It's
That
very, very sensitive. And I don't know why he's not
that
concerned
is that
about
is the
how,
angle in which I'm actually trying to.
yes. So I don't know why in fact, for me, I thought to myself, why was this show organized in the first place? If this is to seek justice for Mohbad, why not just go sit down one on one and talk about what should be done? Talk about it. Why bring it online? Why bring it in front of everybody? Why? They were not considering how the grieving family are feeling over the death of their son Mohbad. They were not considering it, or what? They should have spoken about this privately. And then if they decide maybe to open an investigation again or whatever, then they'll know that yes, we are taking steps in seeking justice, not coming online to say sort of thing. Because the intention, the aim of this program, the aim of this conference, the aim of the conference they held Now it did not everything they said there went towards another direction. There was no conclusion, there was nothing, as in there was nothing positive, there was nothing to show that yes, we are here to seek justice for Mohbad, we are here to talk about what happened to him and every other thing. It seems as if they came to accuse the brother of knowing what happened, accuse the Adura, that is Mohbad brother, of knowing what happened to his brother. So therefore they should drop the case. The whole thing is just mixed up and it shows so much insensitivity. That's what it shows. I this shows that families, high profile families like this, there are so many emotional and social challenges that often accompany this kind of cases. That often, and is not right. One should be concerned about how the family feels about this case. They should have spoken about it
That is
privately. That's
why
what I think about it. How do you see it, Tosin?
that is why I started on the note in which I actually started from. That is why I said I feel the family in question are the best people to actually have such conversations with. And as a professional in the media space, it's looking like these people just wanted to chase clouds. I'm talking about the organizers of that particular press conference. It's looking like they just wanted to chase clouds, because if they were not trying to chase clouds, why not? There are conversations that are supposed to be had to be done in private. Yeah, there are conversations that are supposed to be done in private. There are conversations that it's not just bringing everything on the public space. I don't know if you're trying to understand what I'm talking about. So I feel
Yes,
Yomi actually did well for bringing that kind of question. I know a lot of times they try their best to strike nerves. Yes, they try their best to strike nerves when doing that kind of interview. They always want to say things that would prompt the public to talk. But then you are going to extreme, accusing the younger brother of such things on national TV. It is wrong. Dragging the
exactly.
younger brother like that is wrong. Come on,
On
he's
this
requesting
one
3
now,
million
I
naira
agree with you.
for his own brother. That is
Yes.
an outright attempt to tarnish his image. That is an outright attempt
Mhm.
to tarnish his image. I feel there are better ways that press conference would have gone. There are better ways they would have actually gone about these particular issues if truly they wanted to seek justice for Mohbad. So on
That
that
is what
note,
I
I would
think.
be saying my personal
Exactly.
opinion,
I agree with you.
my personal opinion is I feel from all ramifications, let's allow sleeping dogs to lie. Yes, we actually mourn with the family of Imole, but then I feel it's high time we actually move on from this particular conversation. People should stop using things like this to actually chase clouds. People should stop using conversations like this to actually, try to gain relevance. It's all shades of wrong. Let's move on from this. Let's allow the family of the that is the bereaved family to mourn in peace. Let's allow them space. Let's not always drag them, invade their personal privacy and stuff like that. It's all shades of wrong. And with that, I think we'll be moving on to the very next story. With that, I think we'll be moving on to the very next story. And what am I talking about? Before the beginning of this particular program, myself and Joy, we couldn't stop singing Joy is coming, because come on, Fido is on the news today. If you know Fido, he actually started with the beautiful song Mr. Okay, he actually started with the beautiful song Awolowo. Yes, he actually started with the beautiful song Awolowo sometimes early last year. And that particular song was trending. It was everywhere. The song was buzz, took social media by storm. Everybody was actually vibing to that particular song. And then December last year, he dropped the song Joy is Coming. Of course, this
Yes,
song has been
so
everywhere. It is on every platform. It is on different people's WhatsApp status. It is all over TikTok. It is actually doing well on I'm looking for the actual streaming platform that is actually doing numbers right now. And Fido is number one spot on the 100 top charts. Yes, 100 top charts. He actually earned Fido is number one spot on this particular chart. So that song has been doing numbers. It's actually what's trending right now. And I think a lot of speculations are in the media that there might be a release of the remix of this particular song with who? No other than the great Vado. No other than the great Vado. I'm talking about Kizz Daniel. So a little, should I say gossip, or one or two people are actually, speculating that there's going to be a collaboration between Fido and Kizz Daniel. I'm beginning to see a resemblance between Fido and Kizz Daniel, but I'm going to come back to that. So a lot of people are just saying, there might be a collaboration between Fido and Kizz Daniel for the remix of Joy is Coming. And of course, we are actually anticipating this particular one. Before then, do you think, Joy, do you think this particular song, Joy is Coming in the early morning, do you think the song would actually resonate with Kizz Daniel? Because Kizz Daniel, looking at his style of music, do you think you'd actually complement that particular song?
So wait though, before I go follow you talk, as my name is Joy, when I hear Joy is Coming, and me they talk about. Forget that one. So let me tell you, I feel that this song is going to be a hit. That's what I think. I think this song is going to be a hit because I took to the street asking some fans, what do you think about this song? Joy is Coming. The remix being saying we are speculating that Kiss Daniel might be on the remix of this song. So what do you think about it? Do you agree with the song? Do you agree with it or not? Do you agree with Cristiano being on the remix? Now, do you know what happened? Let me tell you what some fans have been telling me. Let me tell you what they said. Some people said everything about Fido is Chris Daniel. From the way he sings, from his attitude, people have been commenting everything about him. And even now, it seems that there is a resemblance between the both of them. I don't understand what is happening here. And this is the first time we are seeing this kind of thing. There's a resemblance between Fido and Chris Daniel. Someone said everything about Fido is Chris Daniel. From the way he sings, even his attitude shows the same thing. Another person said the voice too blend. This is the first time we are seeing two people voice blending. This one is it was complementing their vocal synergy. So it was like the voice to blend. You know, go even know when Kiss Daniel entered the song. I mean, I've not seen this kind of thing before, and fans are eagerly waiting. We are eagerly waiting, hoping that this is going to be the bomb. And another person was telling me, I love Kiss Daniel past my beans and bread, but this song has no bang at all. That means even if some people are anticipating, they want to see them singing together and the rest of them. Some people said no, blend. The song, their voice no enter, make them not do am together. Another one said, no, Fido does not need remix for this song. The original is fine. There is no need for remix. So we don't know. We are anticipating. We don't know the final verdict. We don't know if they will release, if both of them are actually going to sing together or not. We don't know. Our hands are crossed and we are watching, hoping that at the end we'll know when the song is released. Then we'll know the final verdict. If the song blend or blend. If the remix blend or the thing no blend. If their voice really enter or enter, we will know at the end of the day. Okay? So for now, we don't know what is happening. We don't know what's happening for now, but at the end of the day, we will know everything. Surely we must bring everything here now. Now here you go hear all the gossip, all the amebo, everything. You go hear am for here. So we go bring everything come here. As for the song, Joy is Coming. Keep listening to the song. Me, I love the song. Why no go love her? My name na Joy. Why no go love her? I go love the song now. Since my name na Joy, I go love her. I go love the song. So we are eagerly waiting to know what's up. Are they going to sing together or not? Is the remix going to blend or is not going to blend? We don't know. We are waiting. I am also waiting. His fans are waiting. The fans who love Fido are waiting. Fans that love Kiss Daniel are waiting. And we hope that it's going to be the bang. Now, on another note, Kiss Daniel's song Uncle K. There's another of Kiss Daniel's song. We have been hearing the rumors, which we're not sure. We heard the rumors that the song is going to be dropped in this year, 2025. It was postponed last year. It should have been dropped last year, but is said that the song will be dropped this year, 2025. So look out for that song, Uncle K. And for this one, Joy is Coming. So on a lighter note, this we go to the story of Spyro. Una know Spyro now. Me, I know Spyro. Who no know Spyro? If you no know Spyro, go Google am. No be small artist wey dat one be o. So me, I know Spyro. So make we talk about Spyro now, okay? Make we just move to the next one. Spyro. Let us talk about Spyro. Let me tell you the gist wey dey behind Spyro. the new thing wey we hear wey happen with Spyro. The guy expose many things. He tell us many things. So just sit tight and listen as I tell you what happened with Spyro. So Spyro explains why his collaboration with Davido was halted. We don't know why his collaboration with Davido was halted. So ma tell you the gist now. I won't explain everything one after the other. I might tell you wetin happen. In a recent interview, Nigerian artist Spyro shared the story why the remix of his hit single Billing was halted. Now, Spyro told us something. Spyro said he kept on mentioning Davido's manager's name. He kept on mentioning Davido's manager's name, saying that Davido's manager is involved in why his song was halted. He kept on mentioning Davido's manager's name. And he told us something. He said Davido was on the remix of Billing. The title of his song is Billing. The title of Spyro's song is Billing. That song went viral. People love the song and all. His fans love the song, and we're looking forward to more from Spyro. So, if Davido was in the remix of Spyro, and that song was supposed to be released, but it was halted. It was halted. Spyro said he even went to meet Davido personally so that they can talk about this issue, but still they were not able to come to a conclusion. They were not able to come to a conclusion. He said his attempt to resolve the issue was unsuccessful as influential figures in Davido's team blocked the release of the song. Oh, I feel bad for him. I feel bad for him. I don't know why, but I feel bad for Spyro. Oh, see, how do you see this issue?
And the angle I'm actually looking at this particular one from is the fact that this goes down to say that in the music industry, it's not just the music industry, the entertainment industry generally rather, the godfatherism is still in play. Yeah, the godfatherism is still in play because according to Spyro on that particular interview, he said that it was also supposed to be a should I say it was supposed to be a shutdown. Yes, and we all know this particular collaboration with 001. I'm talking about should I say CEO OBO himself, CEO that TBG. I'm talking about Davido. This particular collaboration, if it actually happened, it would have been a boost for Spyro's career. We all know that. Okay, I'm trying to make reference to the people that sang the song Ogechi, that song that is viral, that actually went viral. The remix with Davido was big. It was massive. A collaboration with Davido on any, should I say, fast rising. I do not know if I should use fast rising for Spyro because Spyro is actually doing well, but he should not be counted as an A-list artist. Now, a song featuring Davido and Spyro, combination of both parties, their fans all together, it's going to be large, it's going to be huge. It was actually going to catapult Spyro to a different level in his career. It was actually going to elevate him to that particular point where he would start whining and dining with the big names in the industry. So that particular point where he's trying to make people understand that the only reason why the collaboration did not happen, the only reason why was not able to drop that particular song was because of one or two big names in Davido's team, yeah, that is making reference to Davido's manager Asika. He was saying that this collaboration was meant to happen. It was already a done deal, but then Asika brought the leg that it's going to be distributed by his company. Yes, he's running a company, and he said that particular song is supposed to be distributed by the plug. That is the company that him and Toby Mohammed, Bizil Osikoya. Yes, these are the people that are actually running the company, the plug, and it's saying that they are going to be in charge of distributing this particular song. And I feel that didn't sit well with Spyro. That particular one didn't sit well with Spyro. So he said that is not going to be the way to go about it. Let's not forget that it is not a Davido song.
Exactly, you are right. What you just said now is right. Those are the three names he mentioned. The three names he mentioned. And he refused to release this song under their distribution company. These three people you mentioned now, Toby Mohammed, Bizel Obikoya, and then Davido's manager, Asika. Spyro said he refused to distribute his track under their plug, under their distribution company. The name of their distribution company is The Plug. So him refusing to distribute a song under their own distribution company is part of the reason why his song was not released, which is wrong.
And
Which is wrong.
I do not see
Tunde,
anything.
okay,
I do not
yes,
see anything. I do not see
yes. Do you
anything
know what
wrong with
happened?
what Spyro is saying, because it's a different thing when it is Davido's song. You know, if it's Davido's song and the manager together with the owners of the plug are coming out to say this is the platform that they're going to use to distribute the song, it's going to be actually be very much understandable. But Billing is Spyro's song. He's actually featuring Davido on that particular song. So I believe he should have a say in how the song is going to be distributed. I believe he should, yes, in as much as it's a collaboration, but then he should have should I say, upper hand when it comes to the distribution and every other thing that has to do with this particular song. Because if we are to say the truth, it is his song. So I see no reasons why the powers that be, in quotes, should come out and say, okay, this song is not going to happen since you do not want it to happen our way. I do not see the why that they
Actually,
actually become a stumbling block to the release of this particular song because it doesn't want to bend to their tune. This is something I've actually been looking at for a while now in the music industry. I know, yes, they are actually big names, but then there are things that should not be happening. There are things that it shouldn't be like that. Because according to Spyro, he said he reached out to a popular influencer. I'm talking about Tunde Ednut. He reached out to Tunde Ednut, and Tunde Ednut was aware of the whole thing. He was trying to reach Davido. Tunde Ednut was also trying to reach a Davido, all to no avail. The people that is mentioning Asika all through this particular interview, saying he was blatantly saying no. It's not going to happen. He was blatantly saying no, it's not going to happen. This collaboration no go work simply because it's not going to be distributed. So that is one way or the other saying if you're not going to do it our way, it's not going to happen at all.
now
It's
do you
not
know
going
what
to
happened?
happen at
You know this thing there, this song billing, this song billing, this song billing, it really, really pains Spyro. As this remix was not released, as in Spyro felt bad, he felt sad because it got to this point that Spyro almost lost hope. He lost hope because of this song was not released. He almost lost hope. Let me tell you what he said. He said it was very painful for me. This is what Spyro said. It was very painful for me, and it is one of the things that made me almost lose hope. Almost lose hope. Seriously, I admire Spyro. I admire him for his love for music and for his determination. Coming out online to talk about this, it must have taken him a lot to come and talk about this. I really do admire him for coming out to talk about this and to continue to push forward no matter what is happening. He continue to push forward. And because this denied him the opportunity to gain more visibility in the Nigerian industry. And you know how the music industry is very competitive. You know how it is very competitive. So I personally I feel bad for him. I really feel bad for Spyro. I don't know why this kind of thing is happening, but it shows that there is also politics in the Nigerian music industry. There is
yes,
politics being
sure.
played in the Nigerian music industry, and it is wrong. It is wrong because, as you earlier said, the song belonged to Spyro, so he should have more say in the song being released. But you're not telling us what he also said is that one of the reasons, another reason again why the song was not released is because they said Davido wanted to Davido was at the time involved in numerous collaboration, and he also wanted to drop a new album at that time. Part of the reasons why the song was not released was a numerous collaboration and also wanted to drop a single. If Davido wants to drop a new album, how should that be affecting Spyro's song? How should that affect the remix of a song? This is a competitive industry, for goodness sake. Everybody is playing their part, everybody is showcasing their talent. So Spyro should have dropped his song. Davido, drop your own. Everybody is doing their thing. I don't know why they should stop Spyro from dropping a song. This is very, very bad. It's very, very bad. For me, I think this shows that artists, upcoming artists, they have a lot to overcome. They have a lot to overcome to achieve success in this industry because it shows that it's not easy. It shows it is not easy at all. They have a lot to overcome, and I encourage them to be resilient, be persistent, just like Spyro. Spyro is persistent. He's resilient. He's not giving up hope. He remains determined to push forward no matter what. How do you see this, OC? Do
Because
you think that Spyro
in as much as
is
in as much
determined to
as
push
in as
forward?
much as the in as much as the collaboration didn't happen, it didn't in any way, should I say, deter Spyro. It didn't, you know, Wikimura. Yes, let me put it like that. You know, actually, Wikimura, he still continued. He still, you know, keep on keeping on. He still continued to push. That is actually the work. And I believe this should be a direct conversation to every up and coming artist out there. If you know you're trying to break through in the entertainment industry, I'd like you to understand that it's not going to be a bed of roses. There's going to be times where maybe it would not actually go the way you want it here. Imagine getting to the peak, to the point where you are almost there in your career, getting to that point where you've almost met your destiny helper, in quotes, if I'm allowed to put it that way, and then one thing or the other
Absolutely.
actually disturbs that particular process. It's going to be thought provoking, something that actually makes people give up on a particular career. That's one of the things that will make somebody say, in fact, if not like this, it a day I not do again. I don't know if you understand. So this and
Exactly.
this and this are things that has
Exactly.
I'm just trying to talk to the upcoming artists personally. I'm just trying to let the upcoming artists know that that with this alone, with this particular happenings, they are supposed to be aware that okay, it's not going to be a bed of roses. There are times when things are not actually going to go their way, but it doesn't mean they should actually give up. It doesn't mean they should say okay, I'm not doing it anymore. It just means they should try to push harder. They should try to push harder. They should continue on that particular path. They actually know what they want, and they should actually learn to actually go for it. It might not come as planned, it might not go the way they want it to go, but then it doesn't mean they should just relax. And personally, I feel the industry executive should actually know the way forward. Yes, they should know the way forward, because we cannot actually continue like this. It should not continue like this, if I do say so myself. There are things that are supposed to be checkmated. I feel things like this should things like this actually happen because there is nobody checkmating it. Yes, if there was a body that is actually following up, should I say, collaborations like this, it would put a
Exactly.
stop to like this. Not just this particular one. Now, I've heard of different cases when it comes to collaborating. This is just Spyro and Davido, the song not coming out. I know somebody here. I know somebody. I'm not going to be calling names. I know somebody that he did a song with Peruzzi. He did a song with Peruzzi, and the song actually came out. The song was released, but it was not posted on any platform by Peruzzi. He didn't do any form of promotion to this particular song. Now, I know Peruzzi might not actually owe him that, because maybe it was not stated in the contract that was signed. That's if at all any contract was signed. But then I believe there should be a body that would be able to, because I do not know if you remember the time, Joy. I don't know if you remember the time that a lady came out and said she paid Whiskey for a feature, and that feature never happened. There are a lot of
Never.
people that have actually come out with such claims. There are a lot of people that have actually not just cancellation, as the case is with Davido now. There are a lot of people that have actually come out with different claims on different matters. So I feel personally, I feel the thing is there should be a body, if possible, a regulatory body that will be able to say, okay, anything collaboration is what we are looking at. If you are an artist out there, if you want to feature a big name, or a big name wants to feature a smaller name in the industry, they would have a say in the matter. They will be able to say, okay, this is the way to actually go about it. I feel the industry executive should come together and know a way forward for this, know the way they're actually going to carry this to make it standard. To make it standard. And funny enough, here, it's not just happening, things like this is not just happening in the music industry. I would like to deviate a little. I heard numerous times where even in the comedy space, you'd pay a comedian for a show and he doesn't show up. You'd
It
use
does
a
not show.
comedian as time for a concert, and we don't see that particular comedian. So things like
It's
this
true.
are things that I feel it's high time the conversation is being started. It's high time people start to talk about things like this. It's high time we stop being, people of the opinion that it's Nigeria, anything goes. So far, we're talking about Nigeria, you can just do anything and get away with it. It's high time we start having conversations like this and know that yes, you are a big name, you are an influencer, you are a promoter, you are a you are classified as an alpha and omega in the music space, in the entertainment space. Doesn't give you the right to just do certain things without any form of repercussions. Personally, to me, also gentleman, I feel it's wrong. I feel it's all shades of wrong. So, in as much as this didn't, put a stop to the career of Spyro, then it's talking to every artist out there. You can keep pushing, and we are expecting bigger things from Spyro this year, 2025. I really want to hear a song from Spyro because I would not like a situation whereby maybe Spyro becomes a one-hit wonder. There are artists that they will drop a song, it goes viral, it is everywhere, and then we never hear from this artist again. We would really like to hear more hits from Spyro. Yes, in the ask us who is your guy. We don't tell her who our guy be. We are waiting for more beautiful songs from Spyro. It would really, really be amazing if Spyro could come outside and drop something this 2025. Do beautiful songs with other artists, maybe one with even Davido as the case may be, and just prosper. Yes, we want him to prosper this year, 2025. If I do say so myself, we actually want him to prosper.
Exactly. We wish you all the best, and your fans are looking forward to more from you this year, 2025. We admire your resilience, we admire your grit. Yes, I'll use the word grit and I'll use the word resilience. Yes, I'm going to use those two words. So we admire your grit, your resilience, and your determination to push forward. Okay. We admire your talent. Most fans I talked to some fans, you have some of your fans, and they said we love Spyro and we look forward to hearing from him, and we hope that it will not go off the screen. We hope you're going to see more of his talent. So Spyro, we want to see more of you. We want to see more from you, and we know that we believe. Let me say, I believe I will see more from you. Kudos to you,
We
Spyro.
want more of you,
Exactly.
Spyro. Okay,
Oh.
let me calm down. Make I not turn out to concert. Man, not turn out to worship section. Man, calm down. But then we'll definitely see more from Spyro. And so, our amazing viewers at home, to our amazing viewers watching online, would like to say, if at any point in the conversation you have a comment on any of our stories, you'd like to participate, you are very much free to drop your comments as the show proceeds. Wherever you're watching from, whether YouTube, whether Facebook, whether Instagram, whether Twitter, whether TikTok, wherever you're actually watching from, please feel free to drop your comments on this particular story, Spyro Davido, or any of our stories that have already been talked about. If you want to talk about Spyro, you want to talk about Mohbad's mother and Yomi, you'd like to talk about Fido, yes, any of the conversations that have actually happened, we would like to see your comments, we would like to take your comments, we would like to hear from you. Yes, of course, we would like to hear from you. And with that, we'll be moving to the next story. Yes, we'll be moving to our very next story. And this particular one, personally, I feel it touched me. Yes, the veteran Nollywood actress was in the news on Wednesday. A video came outside video. It was Ngozi reprimanding two beautifully made daughters of Zion that went to an audition. Yes, they went to an audition, and they were, according to her, not decently dressed. They were not decently dressed. Yes, they were not putting on bras, they were putting on crop tops, and they were, in fact, indecently dressed is the word. And I'm trying to look for her exact statement. Okay, I found it. And according to Ngozi Ezeonu, she said, how can you come to an audition without a bra and with a crop top? It is wrong. Who are you trying to impress? That's why people see us as people who are not serious. I'm a serious-minded actor. You can't catch me dressed like this. Even when I was...
Yes.
It's wrong. You carry breast, leave breast without bra. Oh. And okay, she also added to that particular conversation. She said it is all shades of wrong. And according to her, okay, there is something else here. Any day I'm on any audition table and anyone comes to me dressed like this, I will disqualify that person. This is what the veteran actress actually said. This exactly were her statements. Before I say anything, I'd like to know, Joy, because thank God Ngozi Ezeonu is a woman, she's a mother, she is a female, and the girls in questions are women. So let me hear a woman's point of view before I say anything. What do you think about these particular people that went for these auditions?
I am in support with Ngozi Ezeonu. I
Okay.
support her. It is wrong. Why will you go for an audition? In fact, it shows that you did not fully dress up. You were not properly dressed. In fact, actually, I can if I say they were half naked, yeah, I'm not wrong. If I say they were half naked, I am not wrong. You go with a crop top. You're going this. People don't see it as you're going to work. This is a job. You're going for an audition for a job. Yes, you're going for an
Okay.
audition for a job. So if you're going for a job audition, how do you dress when you go for a job audition? Do you go for a job audition without putting on bras? Do you go for a job audition putting on a crop top? Do you go for a job audition, just shabbily dressed like that, like it's no man's business? Please, you should dress the
Okay.
way you want to be addressed. So I love the way she addressed that issue. I love the way she addressed it. Although people say it was in public and blah blah blah, she addressed the issue.
That is the second point I would like to raise for this particular one. My very first point I would like to raise for this conversation is I feel a lot of interviews that me Osita have actually been invited for. I was told what to put on. If you are running, should I say, an interview, I have received a couple of mails for a couple of interviews where we were told dress corporately. Dress corporately while coming. You understand? I've received a couple of interview invites and we were told dress business casual. You understand? Dress a business casual. I've received in should I say interview invites where I was, because I'm saying all this because of the point you raised, where you said they are going for a job audition. Yeah, it's
Job
supposed to be a
interview.
job. So now when you're organizing this particular interview, a lot of people will tell you to avoid the situations like this. They will tell you the way they would like you to appear. Now, this is a movie auditions. The movie that we are talking about, if you look at the movie industry, how many films do you see these celebrities properly dressed? How many scenes do you see these people that they want to be like properly covered up? How many of these A-list artists? Now, I'm not looking at Momi Ngozi on this particular one because she is a mother. But now we're talking about the people at the stage, at the level, at the age range of this particular, even a little above the age range of these girls that came for this particular auditions. When they are doing their movies, how many of them are properly covered? How many of them are properly dressed? Because these girls are looking up to these particular A-list artists, these particular actors and actresses. So how many of them are actually fully covered when they are shooting these movies? You don't, if you're putting out an audition, I feel it wouldn't be completely out of place to say, if you're coming for this audition, dress corporately, and everybody coming would know exactly what to expect. But then it is a movie audition, for crying out loud. You're supposed to be comfortable while coming to a movie audition. Imagine me putting on a suit and tie coming for an audition, and you're telling me to audition as a madman. It would be, go balance. Go balance. So when going for an audition, you're supposed to be comfortable. I feel those girls were comfortable in that particular cloth. That's why they came out for that particular audition in that particular cloth. Now, the A-list artists that might actually be condemning this particular act, how many of them are properly dressed in when they are shooting movies? Movie makers, how many of them take out their time to make sure that the costumes that their artists are actually putting on are decent? That is actually
Okay,
the
fine.
very first question I want to
Yes,
ask.
that is fine. I understand where you're coming from. Now, I want to commend actress Ngozi Ezeonu for what she said. I want to comment it. Okay, it is true that some artists, some of these actresses, some may not dress well, some may dress well. That is true. But let me tell you something. Actress Ngozi Ezeonu coming out to say this, I think, is part of the stepping stones to doing the right thing in the industry, because she said anytime she's on the audition table and someone comes dressed like this, the person will be disqualified. So I think it's a stepping stone to doing the right things. Now, those girls coming there, I don't know if they came from a home, or I don't know where they came from, but you cannot say, oh, because this person is not dressing well, then I will not dress well. You're going for an audition. You don't know what is happening there. You were not told, oh, dress this way, dress corporate, dress shabbily, dress this, dress that. You were not told what you should put on. So what are you supposed to do? You're going
You,
out of your house
you
for
are
goodness sake.
Joy,
You're
Joy,
going out of your
you are
house
the one
for
that
crying
is
out
you,
loud.
Joy, you are the
Since
one
you're
that is
going out of your house,
Joy, Joy,
no,
you're the one that is
see,
using the
since you're
word, you're
going
the one
out
that is
of
using the
your
word
house,
shabbily.
you should
You're the
dress
one using the
properly.
word shabbily. You're the one using the word shabbily. The word here
Yeah,
is
I'm
they are
saying that
fashionable. They are
even
trying to be
yeah, I said
fashionistas
an
here.
example. I'm citing an example. You are not told when you're coming for the audition. You're not told dress this way, dress corporate, dress this, dress that. Nobody told you what you should put on. You just came for the audition. If you're going out for an audition, you know you're going to stand in front of the judges. There are different people there that are going to judge you. You don't know who is going to judge you, who is not going to judge you. So you should dress proper, at least corporate. If you're not going to put on corporate, then just dress casual. No matter what you
You
ask to
don't
interview,
wear
if
corporate
you ask to
to a
act
movie
like a mad
audition. You
person,
don't wear
wait,
it.
you were not told what you should put on.
It's a movie audition
It's
for
a
crying out
movie
loud. You know,
audition. At least
funny
you should
enough,
even
yeah,
put on casual, at least
Joy,
a casual wear
Joy,
for a movie audition.
let's be
Yes.
truthful. Let's be truthful. I went for an audition once. Yeah, I went for an audition once. It's not even an audition. I went for a job interview, and I was applying for the role of a hype man in their club. I should not be going for such interviews putting on suits. I would dress the way the position I'm actually looking for requires me to dress. I went with my braided hair. I went with polo, went with jeans, went with sneakers. I was not in any way looking official for that particular position. Now, this is a movie audition. You're hitting on the fact that they went for a movie, or it is a movie audition for crying out loud. They did not go there looking shabbily. They are not supposed to look professional for the movie. Now you're hitting on casual, dress casually. They dress casually, but they did not
Wait,
dress
let me tell you
to the
something. You
standard of
said you
Ngozi Ezeonu. They did not dress to the standard of Ngozi Ezeonu. That is the problem here. It's not as if they were not
wait.
casually
I
dressed.
don't think that is not the problem. The problem is that they were not putting on bras and they were putting on crop tops. How can you go out? You don't put on
Comfort
your
is
bra and you're
dressing
not.
casually for
Yes,
crying
you're not
out
putting
loud.
on
This
bra.
is
That is the first thing. You are going to be judged by different judges. You don't know the scene you'll be asked to act during the audition.
and
They don't. I'm not. Most girls don't know the scene. You don't know the scene you'll be asked to act out during the audition. You don't know, and then you just go there
why
like that.
why
Okay.
should why
So you're not
should
putting on
why
bras. That's the
should
first thing. You're
why
going out
should
of your
people
house. You're not putting on bras, and you're stepping out of your house. Did they? Are those girls from a family? And if you don't know the
okay.
scene you're going to be acting, why would you just go out like that? Just put on a
Looking at
casual wear. When you get there, see,
looking
let
at
me
it
tell you
now,
something. If
since
I go for an audition and I'm asked to act like maybe like someone who is crazy, act like a mad person, it's not the time for me to show that I am creative. I don't have to. It's not the time for me to show that I am creative with the way I'm going to blend my dressing. I mean, excuse myself, go outside. Maybe the next thing I'll do is maybe I'll remove my singlet and put on maybe take my handkerchief, maybe tie it somewhere, maybe get a nylon paper, tie it on my head or my hand. I'll just improvise with something so that I can show what they are asking me. I can show my act. It's not when I have to dress for my house to the audition ground like a
this
mad person because
this
I already know that when I
joy
get there, they'll tell me to act like
joy
a crazy person. No, Kukuma the craze for road,
joy
they waka now. Waiting they there since we dey go audition.
this is you
Now that what you're telling me
this
now. No, they craze for
this
road,
is
they
you this
waka.
is you
You
completely
agree with me?
this is you completely going out of context, because what we are talking about here is not actually the answer you are giving me. Now I want you to understand something.
Now,
we
see,
are here for we are here for an audition. You want to see if I can play the role of the character
the
you need
character.
me to perform. Yeah? I want to perform to show you I'm capable of playing a character in your movie. How does me not putting on a bra disqualifies me from playing that particular role? Now, I've had countless situations whereby people, because of the way this particular person is dressed, then the things he can do is no longer required. This might be talented, super talented individuals that would actually shape the face of Nollywood in the nearest future, but because of you feel they did not dress up to your moral standards, you disqualify them. Because she said, moving on, anybody that should wear crop top or does not put on bra would not be given the opportunity to even audition. You don't even want to know if these people can actually do something. Is there no, now that leads me to my second point. Is there no better way to actually go about these particular things? Is there no better way to actually correct these particular people that are indecently dressed? Where I was staying initially, there's something that happens. If you are not properly dressed to a marketplace, they would strip you naked. They would strip you naked. If, according to their personal standards, they feel your skirt is not long enough for them, they would remove your skirt in the marketplace. Now, is there no better way to actually correct these particular people? Do you know that if you select them now for that particular movie job and then you use them as an example, these people were not properly dressed, but their talents are amazing, they can actually deliver well, let them present this particular thing. But then we are talking to everybody out there, there are better ways to appear when you are coming from an audition. Would that impact not be made? Would that impact not be felt than outrightly ridiculing them in front of a lot of people that actually came for the same purpose? Because this is outright public embarrassment. She embarrassed those girls. She embarrassed those girls. And what did they do? They actually came for an audition to better themselves, and you make them an object of public ridicule. Now they are trending for the very wrong reasons. Nobody knows if they can actually act. Nobody knows if they would actually do well in the entertainment space. Is I understand where Mommy Ngozi is actually coming from, but was there no better way to actually buttress that particular point without making those girls an item of ridicule? If she called them aside, corrected them, and because I believe the audition was actually filmed. So if she called them aside, corrected them, their dressing, did everything that she did without bringing them out and making them an item, because I watched the video and all I could see was embarrassment. They embarrassed those girls. Was there no better way to go about it without making these girls items of public ridicule?
Well, since she has said it online, she reacted according to what she saw. She reacted according to what she saw. Yes, some people said she should have called them separately to tell them. Some people said she should do this, she should do that, she should have said it separately. But remember that the actress Ngozi said, anytime I am on an audition and someone comes dressed like this, the person will be disqualified. So
She's
she's
saying it for the
saying,
first time. She's saying
wait,
it for the first time. She has not told us before.
she is saying
She has not said it before.
she
She's
is
saying it for
saying
the
it so
first
that
time.
everybody, any other lady who is coming for an audition, deciding to dress like that, will take warning. She's saying it so all of
This
them
is
will also take warning.
this is the
You know,
first
sometimes
time
let me tell
she
you
is
something. Let me tell you
saying
this
this.
issue,
You're not understanding me. This is the
this issue
first
of
time she's
covering
saying this.
on.
She's not supposed to take action from now. She's telling us okay, like when we were talking about Burna Boy's issue with the fan he kicked, I made a statement. I said Burna Boy has been hammering on this for a very long time. He has been saying it. So when he kicked that fan, I didn't have issue with it. But Mami Ngozi is saying this for the first time. She has not said it before. There is no producer that have come out to say if you're coming for an audition, you have to look this way or that way. And then you ridicule these girls and also say you are going to disqualify. Come on, that is extreme. That is unnecessarily extreme.
Now we do not know. Now we don't know if those girls were actually disqualified or not. She came out to give a warning. There's nothing wrong in she giving a warning. She is a mother.
No,
A mother will come out and give
she could not
warning when
give
she sees
that
that things
warning
are not going
without
the right way to
ridiculing those
go.
girls. She cannot audition those girls, tell them to go and sit down, and then make a public statement warning people about dressing indecently while coming for audition. She just
She
had
has
to
already said it
exhibit her
publicly. What more do you
motherly
want from
own.
her? She has said it publicly. She has already
You
said it
ridicule
publicly.
those girls. That is what I'm
She
driving
has
out. She
already said it
ridiculed those
publicly.
girls, and it
That is
could have
going to
been
be as a
avoided.
warning to others. She has said it publicly. Everybody needs to hear it. She has said it publicly. Sometimes someone needs to use as an example. She has said it publicly. So it goes to other ladies. When going for an audition, dress properly. Dress the way you want to be addressed. Dress properly, dress the way you want to be addressed. Is it because of this is Nollywood? If it was on Kannywood, that is on the North entertainment space, that is on, let's say, I don't want to use the word, the Hausa movie industry, Kannywood. If it was there, that lady cannot dress like that to that audition. She will not even
Everybody
try it.
knows.
So because it is
Everybody
Nollywood,
knows.
so
Everybody knows.
now
Everybody
I'll,
knows.
I'll take this as a stepping
Everybody knows
stone
it
to
has been
doing the right
stated
thing.
beforehand. It has been stated beforehand. In the north, things like this are not accepted. This is not the
So
north, this is
that is
Lagos.
why
If you want to do things like this, before you embarrass people publicly, you let them know. You let them know. You do
me,
not
I'm
just
taking
bring
it
out people up for dragging.
I'm taking it as a stepping stone to doing the right thing. The first step to doing the right thing, that is what I'm taking it as. This is the first step to doing the right thing. The first step to addressing people, dress the way you want to be addressed. This is the first step to doing the right thing. So that is what I just think. Everybody should take it as the first step to doing the right thing. That's the way I see it.
Oh, thank you very much for that particular one. And I feel personally, these girls they did not do well. Forget I'm actually looking at it from the angle where Mommy Ngozi would have gone about this a different way. But then the girls that were actually indecently dressed are not supposed to dress that way. You should not say because Osita Gentleman said on Fame Idols that you should dress how you are going to be comfortable. If you are bored or you will not be naked and come outside. No, that is not what I'm driving at. I'm actually against indecent dressing. Please, if you are a lady out there, irrespective of where you are going to, whether it is church, whether it is just down the road to buy something, please dress properly. Dress properly. There are younger people actually looking up to you. There are children that would actually be looking up to you and then might get the wrong impression by the way you are dressed. So whether you're going to an audition or not, please find out, make it a habit to always cover up yourself properly. Make it a habit to always cover up yourself properly. And Mamungazi were actually, should I say, like the beautiful Joy rightfully pointed out, this is a step in the right direction because these are issues I feel we should actually address. It's high time we take the bull by the horn and know the best way to actually make things right for the fast rising, for the younger ones. Yes, for the younger ones, it's high time we actually know where we are going to because the more we keep quiet to things like this, the more it will continue to get worse. The more the matter will continue to escalate. And with that, I say. Big up to Mommy Ngozi. I believe every other movie maker, every other industry executive should actually, make this a norm. Let checkmate these societal vices. These societal vices are supposed to be checkmate. And with that, we move on to the very last story of this edition of Fame Idols Hangout. And it seems this particular one is coming after the Bass Bros Me and Joy did a couple of, should I say, in our last edition of this particular program. What am I talking about? Omoni Oboli, the popular movie producer, was in the news. Yes, she was in the news this particular week, whereby because a film she actually posted on her YouTube platform was taken down. A film she actually posted on her YouTube platform was actually taken down. And this particular one happened when I believe she posted on her Instagram to actually explain what happened. It was a case of script plagiarism. She was accused of involving herself in script plagiarism. So the movie was posted on her YouTube channel, and not long after it was taken down, Omoni Oboli came out to post on Instagram explaining the whole matter, that this particular script was sold to her recently. Unknown to her, the script was sold to another producer in the year 2022. The moment she discovered that this movie was actually, I think the name of the movie in question here, I think the name of the movie, I'm looking for the exact I'll come to that. The name of the movie was actually published, and they were striking similarities between these two movies. People came out to say, this movie and this movie, that same thing I was talking about in the last episode where I was saying YouTube movies actually look the same. So she said when she figured that this script was sold to another producer, she had to take it down. In her public statement, let me tell you exactly what she said. I am saddened and deeply apologetic for the incident. As a filmmaker, originality is at the core of my craft, and I remain committed to upholding the highest standard of professionalism. This is what she actually revealed. She revealed that the script was sold to her under the impression of exclusivity, only to later discover that it has been earlier sold to a different producer in 2022. And funny enough, I feel the producer came out to comment on her post on Instagram. The producer, which is Susan Jima, came out to say this particular movie was sold to her. That is the script of this particular movie was sold to her in 2022. She put price 70,000 naira. And then, according to her, it was later sold to Omoni. Yes, she called the name of the person, that is Jane Nwachuku, that she's the person that actually sold the movie to her, and she posted it on her YouTube channel, that is Susan that is Susan Jima TV. She posted this particular one. So it brings me down to the need for originality and professionalism amongst movie makers. Before I say anything, I would like Joy, because she has always been an advocate, senior advocate of Nigeria or YouTube matters. I feel she would have one or two things to say before I, say what's on my mind.
Yes, correct, correct, correct. You know me well, well, say man, no lie. You know me well, well, man, no lie. This is the truth, exactly. So I just tell you, my lovely YouTubers, you see this one, this story touched me well, well. This one touched me for my body, touched me for my blood, well, well. It touched me, it touched me well, well. Waiting, self, waiting. How can you sell the same script to a producer? You sell the same script. This script you sold it to somebody in the year 2022, and now you're selling it to another person. You know that this script, I admire Omoni integrity. I admire Omoni's integrity because it's unheard of. After the money she has spent in producing this film, and then she put it on YouTube, she has to bring down the script. You think it's easy? This, in fact, I give you, I say gbas gbos, go sir to money. This is where we see integrity. This is where we see professionalism. This is where we see respect for another person's work. So when Omoli comes out and say that this shows that there is a growing need to protect filmmakers and writers from unscrupulous practices, I support her. She is saying the right thing. She is saying the right thing because you have already made this woman, you have made this woman spend a lot of money on a movie. And after spending a lot of money, she discover that this movie has been produced before. Something like the similarity to that has been produced before. The name of the movie that was produced before is Hope Giving. Hope Giving was the name of the movie that was produced before, produced by Susan Jima. Now discovering it, she has to put it down. So I admire her integrity. I admire her professionalism. It's hardly you see people like this in the industry. This is what we are talking about. We want to see more people like this. We want to see more people like Omoni in the industry, more people like her. It's not easy, seriously. I admire her. Don't you admire her, Osi? I admire this
And
woman.
personally, I feel the scriptwriter involved is supposed to be penalized. Yes, permit me to drag the scriptwriter, because you cannot tell me it was a mistake selling this script 2022 and then coming back 2024 or 2025, as the case may be, and selling exactly the same script to another person. It is wrong. It is wrong. Is it that she is not able to think again to actually write out something else to sell to Omoni, but knowing fully well that this is putting her brand as risk? As you said, not every producer would be up to, after spending millions or spending a huge chunk of money to produce a movie, and then you have to take it down because something similar has been produced before. Not every producer will be willing to go down that particular route. So big ups to Omoni for actually doing the right thing, for actually remaining professional. Now, I'm always big on originality, especially for when it comes to YouTube or movies. I'm always big on originality. So also, I feel every other artist out there, every other industry executive out there is supposed to be big on the same thing. If you're putting out something, it's supposed to be exclusive to you alone. It's supposed to be just you. You're supposed to do it the right way. So personally, at the cut cap for Omoni, she has always established the fact that she mean business when it comes to movie making. She has always established the fact that she knows her onions. She knows exactly what she's supposed to do, everything in movie making concern. And it's a direct lesson to every other YouTube movie maker out there. They are supposed to see that she has done it and it can actually be done. You could actually do the right thing. If you want to make a movie on YouTube, no allow it to drag you. No wait for Joy to come fight your battle for you. You can
You
actually do
get
the
them
right thing
all.
without all these things happening. You can be original. You can think outside the box. You can be creative. It's as if the creative industry is rapidly going down. A lot of people do not want to think anymore. They just want make money just come. I beg, just do anything. Make money just come outside. They don't want to think. They don't want to use their head, and it's all shades of wrong.
Yes, exactly. It is wrong. It is wrong. I feel that this calls for stricter measures. This calls for stricter when it comes to the movie. This cause the Nigerian movie board, they should just ensure that anybody who is writing scripts, there must be contractual agreement signed. that this movie is exclusive to you. They should sign an agreement that this movie, it should not just be, I want to sell my script, buy, you give me money, that is all. No, there should be signed agreement that this is exclusive to you. So I think it's calls for stricter regulation and an enforcement mechanism to safeguard intellectual property and prevent similar incidents from happening. It's a wake-up call for everyone in the industry. It's a wake-up call for all of them. Don't just write scripts, go out, sell it there. Find out, even if you are the producer, it has been sold to you. Ensure that the person who sold that script to you sign. There should be an agreement so that when something like this come out, then you can take the person to court. Because at the end of the day now, who is going to pay Omoni for all the money she has spent on this movie production? Who is going to pay her? Where is she going to get her money from? What is she going to do about it? And the lady in question, the script writer, Jane, no one has heard from her. Nobody has heard from Jane. Jane, she has refused to respond to this allegation. It seems she just disappeared. She has refused to respond. Jane
That,
Nwachukwu, the
that,
scriptwriter, has refused to respond. She's not saying anything to this issue. She has refused to respond. So this calls for, this is a wake-up call for everyone in the industry. It's a wake-up call for them. There should be an agreement signed when when a script is sold to you. There should be an agreement to avoid this kind of issue. That's what I
definitely,
think.
there should be an agreement signed, and I feel yes, stricter measures are supposed to be put in place for cases like this. And personally, with for myself, with the gentleman, I feel say hand supposed touch that Jane Onwachuku of a person for doing something like that. I believe she's supposed to be used to set an example for other scriptwriters that might be thinking of playing a smart one on producers. And with
She don't
that,
disappear.
with
You don't see am
that,
again. She don't disappear. That's the
yes, of
script. She don't
course,
disappear.
she just pium, she just enter ghost mode just like that.
Yes,
And
so the script don't
with that,
disappear.
I feel that is gonna be the point where we come to the end of this particular episode of a Fame Idols Hangout. You could catch us live on a Monday. This is the last episode for this particular week. On Monday by 8, we're going to be live here to continue the wonderful work that we do. Please follow us on all our social media platforms at Fame Idols Online on Instagram, at Fame Idols on Facebook, Fame Idols on X, at Fame Idols on TikTok and on YouTube at FameIdols Online. Wheresoever you actually watch us live, drop your comments, like, share, let the world know about this, and also sign up on our website www.fameidols.com. I think that again, www.fameidols.com, for all your industry works, to sell and rent your gears or studio equipment, to learn and teach a creative skill, and also to discover or promote your industry events. These are many more you have the opportunity to do on our platform, on our website. And tell a friend to tell a friend about our Fame Idols Hangout, because we have a lot installed for you. Joy, final words before we call it a night.
So do not forget to subscribe and like our page on YouTube. And again, you know that you can come here and promote your songs, promote your videos, promote your events. Come here and promote anything you're doing. Come and showcase your talent. Don't forget, there's always a prize for you to win. No, if you don't win the prize, I will collect it. No problem. We can still share it, eh? No wahala. But just come, you enjoy it. I'm sure you will not regret it. Love you all.
Till on Monday, please keep being the good person you are, and definitely stay out of trouble. Do everything legally to remain an amazing person, and show love to your very next neighbor as much as you can. For me, myself, and I, Osita, the rugged gentleman, and Joy, the amazing Joy that is coming. She don't finally reach. We say we love you and we appreciate you always being here with us. Till Monday, we say good night.